رفقای گلم استریم کینگدم کام استار شد. با زیرنویس فارسی دوست داشتید بیایید میبینمتون تو.
Don't worry, even if that happens, we'll be able to pull the wagon.
Let's go. الان بر دوستان گل، الان بر عزوزان. برویم که داشته باشیم قسمت 38 کینگدم کامه Deliverance. بریم با ژیشکا ملاقات کنیم که برای ادامه کار برنامه ریزی داشته باشیم. بریم برای ادامه کار چی قراره به سرمون بیاد.
Good day to you.
Good to see you.
سلام ژیشکا. خب از کوتنبک خبر آوردم.
I bring back. Can form an alliance with us now.
Fuck. Where are they now?
Samuel and the rabbi took those who survived to Colleen.
Shit. We have to find Dry Devil and Capon and decide what to do next.
Well, Samuel said he wants to be around for that, and we should wait for him.
I see. But if he's gone to Colin, he won't be back till tomorrow. Oh well. At least we'll have time to get everything ready.
All right. I'll come tomorrow then.
فردا بعد بیام. اوکی. Wait till Samuel get back from the اوکی. یه روز صبر میکنم که ساموئل برگرده از کلین. میشه فعلی که دیگه نداریم. درسته. آره. همه رو انجام دادیم. این بیشتر هم اصلا بهمون چیز دیگه نمیده. مهم نیست. خب برویم اینجا بس هاوس.
God bless you. My.
اینه یه سرویس میدیم.
I'd like to-
And
I could use.
don't worry.
I can't wait.
Great.
Let's talk.
Certain. Excellent.
فردا صبحش
You
برگرد.
don't see stamina like that every day. See you next time, warrior.
See you next time. خب این جا خواب نداره؟ باید داشته باشه طبیعت.
I apologize.
با یارو صحبت کنم ببینم جا خواب بهمون نمیده.
What will it be?
نه. اصلا تخت این بالا است. اینجاست. آقا دم گرم. بقیه‌اش هم تایم میگذرونیم با مثلا خوندن کتاب. میشینیم اینجا، این تو اینونتوری کتاب هامون و اینو خوندیم. این چی؟ آلکمی. اوه هنوز به لوی نرسیدیم که اینو بخونیم. این یک کتاب دیگه است. اینم خوندیم. جالب. خب مثل خری گوش نمیره. اینا خرابه هم درسته، اینا بریزیم بیرون.
Scent of a new day. Henry, it's good.
Thank you, it was rough.
Thanks for putting in a good word. It definitely came in handy. Lots of violence and death, countless foes. We could have easily kicked the bucket any moment.
God damn! What happened there?
I don't know if words are enough. Simply, it was just like Skalitz. Confusion, screaming, dying, and then the flames. The worst part came when the gate fell. It was as if the bloody gates of perdition opened for a moment, and hell surged into the world.
God protect us! God damn it! I should have gone there too. I could have been some use at least.
I'm always glad to fight by your side, but you wouldn't have changed anything there. There were too many of them. And when the whole street was thronged, there was no stopping it. All we could do was try to hold back Eric's people as long as possible, so the locals could flee to the synagogue. See, there's a hidden tunnel inside it, leading out of the city.
Fucking tunnels! Ugh. But thank Christ for them. What about Liechtenstein?
He's fine. And he managed to get those mysterious documents of his out. He left with the survivors for Colleen.
Praise God. The main thing is you got out. I was afraid I wouldn't be able to thank you properly for...
No need to thank me.
I beg to disagree, my brave and faithful companion. First and foremost, be it known that if you should ever similarly find yourself in captivity, I swear before our Lord. And secondly, I have something here for you. A hunting bow that has no equal in the province. I hope it'll brighten your thought. It can fell the mightiest buck deer and enchant many a doe.
Well, I'm honored.
Hunting bow.
Please enlighten me, O noble sir.
According to legend, this bow belonged by right to Margrave Jobst of Moravia, who, however, was not worthy of it. And so, fate decreed that it fell into the hands of a proper knight.
What are you saying?
When I found out that Jobst would gladly leave me locked up, it got my blood up. So, to pay him back, I relieved him of the bow in Raborsh, and it was immediately clear to me that that bow should go to none other than you.
دمتون گرم.
That is certainly just, I'd say.
It'd be great to try that bow out right away. Wine, bacon.
We only.
Yeah, but it was men, don't tell. But first,
آب دیگه کچه نگه. اوکی جیشکا اومد. تو بیانکا. غذا به همون میدی بیدمت. سگی گوش نمید. دمه دمیه. کجای جیشکا؟ اینجا جمع شدن. خب یه دقیقه بود بابا 130 رانیه که کمان رانیه که خیلی بهتره که سکتی.
Can we start the meeting? We don't have much time.
Aye, we're all waiting for you. Right, gentlemen. I think it's clear to all of you what a shitty fucking mess we're in. We were caught off guard at Rabosh.
And they nearly fucking kill us all.
Yes, and they attacked the Jewish quarter.
Thanks a lot for reminding me. I almost forgot.
at least Henry here and Kubyenka got most of the people out.
That's true. Good work, men. How did it all go down?
Everything gone to shit, we were very lucky.
It was a massacre. They shot at us from the ramparts, broke through the gate. We were on the back foot the whole time.
Yeah. But we also sent a lot of the bastards to hell. They thought they'd loot and torch the whole place, but we scared them shitless.
It is nice that you found my people's suffering so entertaining. But what I want to know now is how you all intend to avenge them.
Well, what do you have in mind?
We shouldn't give up. That's the main thing.
Except that Sigismund has the League of Lords and a whole fucking army. And what do we have? Fuck all! Come on, lads. Jobst will bring his army soon. It'd be fucking mad to try on anything big before that.
It might take weeks for them to arrive. Von Berghoff will have found and caught us by then. We have to get rid of Von Berghoff. It's because of him that we're in the situation we're in, after all.
You mean in the shit, Sir Hans? No need to mince words.
Von Berghoff's too powerful. We don't stand a chance against him. But it was Eric who led the attack on the Jewish quarter. He's the one we should strike at.
But that wouldn't do us much good. Besides, who knows where the bastard is now? No, Sir Hans is right. We should get rid of Von Berghoff.
That fucker is Sigismund's right hand. So we'll chop it off.
Why kill him? You know what ransom we can get for that bastard.
Are you all fucking daft? Von Berger was holed up in Malashov, so unless any of you can fly, we can't get to him.
Oh, that's true. To take a cost like that, we'd need 12 men, ladders, and maybe also a trebuchet or cannon.
There's no maybe about it. We'd certainly need a cannon.
So we steal the one von Berghoff used at Nebakov.
Well, why don't we just steal all the silver from the Italian court and buy our own, eh? Use your head before you open your mouth.
Hang on. Maybe Janosch's idea isn't all that bad.
How do you mean?
I recently sent Catherine to spy on Sigismund's military camp near Opatovitz. She told me von Berghoff has his cannon stashed away there. But it seems things are getting a bit out of hand there. So the Prague regiment he's in charge of is going to move it to Sedlets. And it might not be that well guarded along the way.
So we'll steal it, right? We'll wait till they go through some ravine, and we'll shoot at them from the rocks. The way you did to us before Nebakov.
I see you've learned something from me. But it's not that simple. What we need is for one of us to get amongst the Pragas, so he can keep an eye open and tell us when they're moving out.
And if we succeed? What then? There's 5.5 of us. Even with a cannon, that's not enough to take Malashov.
So you'd rather hide and ambush flower wagons? Are we common thieves?
No, patrzcie tylko. Jeszcze wczoraj przerzucał gówna, a dziś ten prawdziwy chojrak.
I know going up against von Berghoff is dangerous, but we have to try.
Dangerous, my arse. It's suicide.
That's enough. Von Berghoff has to die. Painfully. And above all, as soon as possible. And if there are not enough of you, this might help.
Well, that's a sight for sore eyes. Why the fuck didn't you show us that earlier? We could have saved ourselves a lot of blathering.
Where did you get such a fortune? After what happened?
People in Kolin decided to help. They are looking after our refugees and want to send everyone a strong signal that we will not be silenced.
So that's why you were so eager.
دقیقاً اسرائیل داره همین کارو میکنه دنیای واقعی پول میده به جای دیگه که مثلا براش نیرو بفرستن یا فلانی قشنگ با پول داره همین کارو انجام میده اون یارو هم یهودیه سر همین داستان شد که الان پولو کشید وسط.
We really appreciate it, son. Believe me.
And we won't mind if you got a couple of more purses like that.
If you will permit, monsieur, I might be able to contribute. I know a few mercenaires in this part. They may not be la cavalerie royale, but for such a purse, they will gladly tear Maleshov down stone by stone.
Ah, a company of mercenaries, a surprise attack, and a cannon in reserve. We could do something with that, couldn't we?
Not so fast. We don't have the cannon yet.
Then we'll fucking get it. We'll find a good spot for an ambush and send someone into the camp to spy on them. What about you, Henry? You'll get yourself recruited into the Prague regiment, and when they take the cannon to Sedlitz, you'll send us a message via Catherine.
Okay.
I was afraid you'd never ask. I can just see the look on von Berghoff's face when we point his own cannon straight at it.
That's settled then. Henry will go. Catherine will tell you all you need to know. In the meantime, Ada here can go to Malashov and find out how von Berghoff and his people are stationed there. But look, don't touch.
Za kogo ty mnie kurwa masz?
A lot of soldiers need a lot to eat.
I'll go hunting. This tavern's a bit crammed for my liking as it is.
And what are we going to do?
We're going to prepare a warm welcome for the Pragas.
What do you say, Sir Hinek?
Well, what the fuck are you all sitting here for? Didn't you hear?
Hey, Henry.
بریم به کمپ سیگیزموند و با کاترین دیدار کنیم. سیگیزموند اینجاست. کمپ سیگیزموند ها. این جاده اینجا سر راست داره. ساچ دول همینجا بریم دیگه.
Quick! Quick!
Come on.
Go!
بریم به کامپ سیگیزموند.
Quick!
درست داریم میریم. به نظر درست. Okay.
Go.
من میرسیم به کمپ سیگیرمنده.
Go.
ارزش دژمن فرضی.
Greetings to you.
What break here?
I'm telling you, ain't I? Your men...
I know you.
Sure.
I see you before.
Me? No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
Now, Zudnakan, where we know us from?
از کجا میشناسی؟
We met at the council meeting in Kuttenberg. You came with the king, remember?
Vegan! You bring drinks, but why are you not here?
Because of Sigismund. I wanted to serve him. You know, it's not that often I get to serve wine to the king himself.
If you say, but I not believe it much. I watch you now.
دم شما گرم. دیوز.
Ah, there you are.
Henry? What are you doing here?
Zizka sent me. Is there somewhere we can talk? In private, I mean.
Oh, by Christ. Oh, you've come up with another plan, haven't you? All right. But you better come this evening.
Okay, شبکه. حل.
So, do you still have no regrets about how things turned out?
Why should I have? That bitch deserved what she got. And she even thought what she did was a righteous thing. Oh, it makes me want to cry. And kill her again.
Once was enough.
I suppose so, but I don't feel the satisfaction I expected. I feel a bit relieved that it wasn't because of... Although, in a way, it's almost worse. She died...
I know, but look at it from the other side. You were the instrument of God's punishment. And...
True. So once again...
I don't understand how you always get people to tell you anything you want.
We women have it in our blood.
What, spying?
No, you rogue. Knowing how to listen. And also how to size people up.
It'd be good to learn a few tricks from you.
All right. But I won't trouble my...
پول. خب. میشه‌ای نداره تو این کمپ. هیچ میشه‌ای داخل این کمپ نیست.
I'm here.
So I see. But haven't you got anything to do?
نه انجام داریم دیگه. چیزی نیست. باید بریم شب بیایم. چاره‌ای هم نداریم. مثلا این موقع با همون صحبت میکنم.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I'm here.
So I see. Haven't...
I'm here.
Come. I know a place where nobody will disturb us.
Where's that?
Stop asking questions and start undressing.
You want to talk here?
You said you wanted privacy, didn't you? If anyone sees us here, they'll think you're just another customer. Now relax a bit. You're as stiff as if you were waiting to be branded.
All right. But you could have warned me.
Come now, Henry. Don't say you've never had your back scrubbed by a woman.
I have, yeah, but... it's just different with you. It feels a bit weird. After all we've been through together.
Oh, come now. You don't have to be bashful in front of me. Even about what I think I see in that tub.
Well, the water is pretty cold.
Of course it is. So, tell me quickly what you're doing here before you shrivel up entirely in the water. You say Zizka sent you?
That's right. It's about von Bergov's cannon, and the Praggers who have it. I hear they're gonna move it to Sedlec.
Aye, they have it. What of it?
We want to steal it on the way.
Have you all gone mad? Do you know how dangerous that is?
I know. That's why Zizka sent me here. I'm supposed to infiltrate the Praggers and make sure everything goes smoothly.
So what do you need me for?
Information. When are the Praggers going to take the cannon to Sedlec?
That's what you're supposed to find out, isn't it? But it looks like they got held up for some reason. Sometimes I hear them complaining they should have been long gone by now.
Where is the cannon now?
In the upper part of the camp where all the local captains have their tents. They've put up a palisade around the entire hilltop. And the guard at the gate does. And what's more, they say the whole camp's gunpowder store is there.
And you think it's in the storehouse there?
That's the only place it can be. I haven't seen it anywhere down here, but they won't let me into the upper part.
Do you know anything about the cannon?
Not much. I've heard they call it the Finger of God, and it costs a fortune, but that's all.
Who's in charge here?
That's a pretty complicated question. But in a nutshell, there are 3 main captains here. They run the whole camp. Sigismund is holed up in Sedlec with his toadies and doesn't take much of an interest in what's going on here. The Cumans are under the command of a fellow called Chertan. Then there is Grozaf, who runs the camp. And then there are the Praggers, led by Dietrich Katz.
This Katz? Who is he?
He's in charge of the Prague Artillery Regiment. You should know him, in fact. It was him and his men who attacked Nabakov that time.
That Horison who nearly killed us all?
Calm down. You'll get your revenge soon enough.
Who's this Grossav?
He's in charge of everything here. He's a nobleman, but don't expect him to act like one. They say he ran up debts and fell out with half the royal court. So Sigismund holed him away here instead of taking him to Sedlec. Watch out for him.
What is this Chertan?
He's the commander of all the Cumans who marched. I've met him a couple of times. He's a tough fella.
Do you have any idea how I could infiltrate the Prague?
The best thing would be to join up. There are never enough men. But it won't be as easy as it might seem. They won't let you go up and see cats just like that. But down by the shooting range, you'll find a fella they call Crow. He's a corporal in the Praggers. You'll know him by his big black moustache. He's Katz's right-hand man. So I'd try my luck with him.
And once I've joined them, what next?
Find out when they're supposed to go to Sedlec. And above all, why they're still here. And once you've got it sorted out with them and you're gonna all ride out with the cannon, I'll go straight to the Devil's Den and we'll get to work.
Let's go.
Well, it all sounds pretty dangerous. If I say the wrong thing or someone recognizes me, the game will be up. I could do with a kiss for luck.
If you don't mess up, you'll have 1,000 kisses. But work before play. Is there anything else you want to ask?
That's all I need to...
Get out of the water. Though I have to admit, you've scrubbed up nicely. Maybe I should wash you more often.
As long as it's always free of charge.
Actually, there is something you could do to repay me. But that can wait. Enlist for service first, so...
بگو ببینیم که میشن میخوای بدی چی. خب.
You said you needed my help with something?
I do. It's just... Well, it's not easy to talk about, you know? Someone's been following me. I haven't actually seen anyone, but I can't help feeling someone staring at me all the time. And once I even heard something.
What did you hear?
The other night I was woken up by a man's voice. Like he was standing close by and whispering.
Do you think someone's found out who you are?
Judging by the mumbling, I reckon this is about something else entirely. But you never know what a creep like him might notice. I'd feel a lot better if you could get rid of him.
Has anything else strange happened?
No. Except maybe... I lost a shoe.
A shoe? Just one?
That's just what's so strange about it. If both went missing, I just think someone stole them. But one? What good is one of my shoes to anyone?
I could think of a few things.
Yuck.
Did you understand what the bloke was saying?
Not a word. It didn't sound like Czech.
What did it sound like? Polish? German?
Hungarian. You can't mistake their gibberish for anything else. I reckon it was some Cuman.
Okay.
When did all this happen?
About 2 days ago. It was quite late at night. I haven't slept a wink since.
Let's hope it's nothing serious.
What do you plan to do?
If he really did steal your shoe, Mutt could track him down.
That's not a bad idea. But you'd have to give him something to get the scent.
You've got the other shoe, don't you? You can't walk around with one shoe on anyway. And Mutt's dependable.
It's not Matt I'm worried about. Just sort things out with a creep, that's all I care about.
Okay.
If it is a Cuman, I could just go to his commander and tell him.
That might work. Chertan would take care of it. But it's dangerous. You should be very careful.
All right.
Thank you.
استاکر دقیقا اسم چی دشه خب میشنه چیه
Oh, you poop.
Mott.
Track.
برو پسر.
I apologize.
ببینیم کجا میبره مثلا چه آره یه ذره دیگه بگذره اونم میاد.
What is it, boy? Is this where the shoe thief lives?
Stop fooling around.
چاخان اسم یارو چاخانه.
What do you think you're doing?
That's Catherine's. So this is where the Cuman who won't leave her alone lives.
همین چاخان کسکش بود.
That's what you said last time. And the time.
Greetings, sir. Who are you?
You do not know who I am? Have you just crawled out from under a dung heap? I'm Grossav of Boramraka. What do you want from me?
Nothing. I just wanted to talk to you.
You and half the camp. I don't have time for you, peasant.
Sorry.
Then do not.
What does that mutt want over here? Quiet! Go away! That's more like it, that mangy mutt.
Manuel!
Hey! Kopana koponia! Imat kosta bolond!
دعوا میکنه اینا کی منو با کی این دو
Basta kra!
بسکولا
That's yours, lads. Back for good band.
بریم بس هاوس. یا رفتیم چه کیمانه که
Blessings to you.
Okay. Okay.
Huh? What are you standing here for? Getting me like stuff down. Good day.
I'm sorry.
الان باید بیاد دیگه طبیعتا. این دیوسه.
So it's you. You're the human that keeps bothering the black-haired bath wench. You'll leave her alone. Got it?
Mi van? Nem értem.
What are you on about? You don't understand a word I say, do you? Bathhouse. Das Bad. Washing. Bathhouse wench. Woman. No watching. 9. Got that? Again?
Igen. Aha. A fürdős lány.
به چه زبانی سوال میکنی کسخل؟
Why'd you do it anyway? You, woman, varum looken. That bad.
Én szerelmes. Ő hajadon.
چه زبانیه؟
I know she shouldn't, but she's spoken for. Taken, see? Me and her. Ich and sie. Love. Große Liebe.
Mi? Szerelem? Du? Szerelmes vagy bele. Ezt nem tudtam. Nicht wissen. Bocsánat, I sorry. Békén hagyom.
See how easily we came to an agreement?
Tamam. Ara sitkir. اینه؟
I found the cumin who was stalking you. He's called Chakan. And I reckon you won't have any more trouble from him.
Oh, thank God. How did you convince him to stop?
I just told him a woman like you wouldn't waste her time with someone like him.
And he understood? Have you learnt cumin? Or did you explain it with your fists? And what about my shoes?
Here they are. Both of them.
Thank God for that. I was afraid I'd have to steal someone else's. And Henry?
What?
Thank you. You're a good man.
بدهکاری؟ بدهکار قینت؟ خب وقتشه که بریم اصل کار انجام بدیم. بکنم باید صبح بریم اینجا، درسته؟ جایی برای خوابیدن اینجا هستش تو این کمپ به نظرتون بچه؟ یا نیست؟ جایی هست که بشه رایگان خوابید؟ یا باید بگردیم دنبال یک کمپ همین دورو بر اینجا مثلا.
You silly doggy.
میشه اینجا خوابید؟
You can't say you weren't warned. You can't just... You'll pay...
باشه داداش. میدونی من کیم؟
How dare you accuse me like that? Like some ordinary peasant. Do you have any idea who I am?
Oh, I apologize, my lord. I must have made a mistake.
تکرار نشه مادر سگ. بذار بریم بس هاوس. 2 ساعت هم میگذره سرحال برمیگرده.
Good day.
چند ساعت صبر کنیم. صبح که شد کلا همه چیز این رفع و رجوع میکنم. با پاشو اخواب دیگه. عجب.
Greetings.
Good day.
I apologize.
Greetings.
Greetings.
What the fuck?
Greetings to you too.
اما یه موقع سرویس بگیریم باید با کی صحبت کنیم؟ مادر خراب کار نمیکنی دارن وقت ناره. شانس ما.
Greetings.
سلام علیکم.
Certain.
I'd like
My
why
or X.
نصف روز من بخاطر این بیشرف رفت.
I hope you enjoy. I apologize.
Let's go. God be with you. چاخانه کونی.
Are you the one they call Crow?
I'm only Crow to good friends, or strangers who want to punch in the gob. Which group do you belong to?
Well, neither, I reckon. But I hope that'll change. I want to join your regiment.
You and a dozen other ne'er-do-wells. I've had fellas pestering me ever since Radovan let slip that we get double the pay. Go and ask Lord Borumlaka, I mean. You'll fit in better with his rabble. Oh, really? How's that?
چجوری میتونی روی چیز مصرف کنیش؟
I fought in the tournament put on by the Kuttenberg City Council. Maybe you've heard of me. I did pretty well.
We're a long way from the city and news travels slow.
Didn't you see me fight Zavish von Garbov recently? It made a big splash.
I don't have time for that kind of thing. But the men mentioned it in the bathhouse, that's true. Defeating an experienced knight like Zavish is no mean feat. But the answer's still no.
Ajab.
I know about herbs. If you have a sore throat, or need some extra energy, or you've got food poisoning, I'm your man.
That kind of thing always comes in handy. But we have a physician, and one that half the world would envy us. We don't need another.
Oh, damn it, is that still not enough for you? What more do you want?
For you to stop hassling me. You're a bit pushy for my liking. It's a bit suspicious.
Sure, what?
I want to serve the king, is all. Sigismund should take things in hand here and impose order, since Wenceslas isn't capable of it.
Interesting. Most people in these parts have other ideas.
Only I'm not most people. Please. Just give me a chance.
All right. We lost a couple of men recently in any case. You know what? I'll go and see Katz, our commander. He'll know what to do with you.
Who the fuck are you?
My name's Henry, sir. And I want to enlist.
So you turn up and expect us to drop to our knees in awe? Crow, why did you let this fucker in?
I thought you might want to take a look at him. It seems he made a name for himself at the Kuttenberg tournament.
Well, if that's true...
But we'll have to try you out first in any...
Ah, you're not going on about that stupid charter again, are you? How many more men will you send to find it?
As many as it takes. Don't tell me you're not fed up with being stuck here. So, this is your test, Henry. Either you come back as one of us, or you don't come back at all. What do you say?
It's a deal. I'm not afraid of any job.
Damn it, Crow, this lad might actually have what it takes.
Maybe he'll help us get out of this shithole at last.
Listen up, then. Some of our men have gone missing. 7 of them. And with them a wagon with horses, to be precise. They had a very important cargo they were supposed to take to Sedlitz, but they never arrived there.
It seems they were last seen somewhere between Miskovitz and Rabstein. But that was ages ago. Christ knows where they...
Do you think someone ambushed them?
It's possible. The locals aren't too fond of us.
I don't give a shit what happened to them. They could have been eaten by squirrels for all I care. I just want that painted chest they were carrying. There's a very important charter in it, and we need it back. Got that?
Vale. All right, I think I understand. Find the men and bring back the charter.
Wait, damn it! You don't know the most important bit yet. Mishek, one of those 7, came back.
And you're only telling me this now? So question him, and we'll know what's going on, won't we?
Go ahead and try it yourself, genius.
Mishek was brought back on a cart. Some peasant found the poor bloke unconscious on the road and brought him here. He's been in the infirmary since then. But you can stop by, maybe the Sawbones will be able to tell you.
And let me tell you, you ain't never seen a man like Musa.
That's about it then. Now on your way.
Don't worry, sir. You can rely on me. Consider it done.
Hergott, lad. You're pretty sure of yourself.
A bit too sure.
Isn't he? You know what? Go and see Puta, the captain of the mercenaries who serve here. Some extra work will do you good. You'll go and requisition some supplies with him. With a bit of luck, you'll get... Now go.
اول بریم با موسا صحبت کنیم. Salam, Haj Musa.
Commander Katz sent me. I'm supposed to find the soldiers who went missing. It seems one of them is in your infirmary.
Yes, Mishek. He's lying over there, and will remain lying for long. He was badly stabbed, and it will take weeks before he comes to his senses.
But I need to talk to him.
Then you shall have to wait. When he was brought here, he was mumbling about some wagon on a place called Lota. But then he passed out and did not awake again.
Bad job.
Isn't there anything we can do? I don't need him to be healed, just to wake up for a while. Can't you just give him some herb that will wake him up? You're a physician, aren't you?
A physician, not a magician. But there might be one possibility. One can make a decoction from Varelian and mint, which is called Cockrell Potion. It will not heal the poor wretch, but it might wake him up for a bit. But it must be very strong. Not like what is sold by the quacks around here.
Hold on. I have something like that here.
And is it a strong enough decoction?
We'll soon find out.
Very well, friend. I will try to trust you.
همینه مجونی بهش بدیم استران کاکرل
All right. We'll see if I brewed it properly.
What's happening? Where am I?
Calm down, Mishek. How are you feeling?
Like I was kicked in the head by a horse. Wait. How do you know who I am?
No, we don't have time for introductions. I need to know what happened to you and the others you went to Sedlitz with.
Oh, right.
What do you want to know?
What actually happened? Start at the beginning and don't leave anything out.
We were riding to Settlers, me and 6 others. We were taking some gifts or something. A couple of crates with some valuables and a kind of painted chest with some documents. Tyrell and Francex talked the others into nicking the stuff and doing a runner. But I was against it, so they jumped me.
So it was your friends who did this to you?
I told them I wouldn't rat on them. But they said they'd make sure I wouldn't. Francex pounced on me and stuck a knife in my belly. But I managed to push him off and took to my heels. All I can remember was running somewhere. And then I came over all dizzy.
The document you were carrying, where is it? What's in it?
I've no idea. Cats didn't tell us anything and I can't read. Some report for the king, most likely.
I need to know where the rest of the men who are riding with you to Sedlets are. I have to find them.
I'm not sure. We talked about Lotta. It seems there's a sawmill there they could hide in. So maybe they're there. Listen, will I be all right? What are my chances? I don't feel well.
The brew is wearing off, most likely. No, you're not gonna die.
Rest.
بنده خدا همینجا استراحت کنه. خب چونتون باره است. چونتون باره است. باره است. نه پاره نیست، باره است.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
خدا همراه شما هم باشه دوست عزیز. ببین چی میشه فریده.
Oh, God. May not have stolen, but he aided another in an evil deed. Come closer. Take a look at him. This scoundrel and his equally wicked brother decided to steal from the house of God. His brother crawled in through a window while this heathen kept watch outside the church. They took chalices and altar cloths to sell the coin.
God be with you.
How can I help you today, friend?
What's new around?
Try asking Hashtal. He's the groom at the Malashov stables. There's always something to do when animals are involved.
You're working with horses, eh?
Why not? Coin is coin, and that's about it.
Sounds interesting. What's new?
Nothing much. If there was...
I apologize.
بذار اینجا میشه بهمون داد. ها اینجاست. اوکی. بریم اینجا قبلش بس. اینه.
Go! Go! Quick!
Quick!
Quick! Go!
You're ready or your life.
Yes, yes.
Stop! You fucker! Take that!
You want to?
زنه بدبخت هم مرد. اومدیم کمک کنیم خیلی سرمون.
Go! Quick! Ka! Hey!
چطوری داداش؟
Hey, Hostile. Why the long face?
Cut the foolery, Henry. I'm in deep shit.
What happened?
They stole von Bergoff's favourite. I'm a dead man.
You mean von Bergov's horse?
No, his pig dog.
Eh?
Aye, his bloody horse. They stole von Bergoff's horse.
All right, I understand. But what about it? He doesn't deserve any better anyway.
Easy for you to say, but it all once it gets out that...
I'm sure it won't be so bad.
Oh, you're...
I'd like to.
It won't be that hard. I caught them in the act of breaking into the stables and managed to snag one of them. The others hightailed it.
And the one you caught snitched?
Well, at first he didn't want to. But after a little persuasion, while he was still breathing, that is.
What?
It was an accident. I wanted to hand him over to the bailiff. I suppose I was too...
Well, thieving is a dangerous...
Keep it to yourself, all right? He may have been a thief, but I don't want no trouble. If you help me, I'll pay you well.
Fine. So what did he tell you?
The woods are thick north of here. He said their camp is in... I reckon you'll have to look...
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, Hen.
بریم اسب وامبرگو که اسمش آتیلا هست و پیدا کنیم. کجاست؟ اونوره. خیلی فاصله داریم احتمالا. بریم سربازای گم شده یا این اول پیدا کنیم.
Quick!
What?
Go! Quick! Quick! Quick!
اینا کی بودن رفیقای خودشون رو کشتن؟
A wagon in the proud colours. This must be the missing soldiers. I reckon they won't be too pleased to see me. I have to find a painted chest with a charter, and then make myself scarce.
Get out of here, Mutt. No one wants to hear your barking. Such a naughty...
Alert! To arms! Ha! Ah! Oh! Enough! I give up!
You're not going anywhere until I say so. I'm not gonna just let you leave. Why should I let you go?
I surrender! Let...
Go!
Thank you! Thank you, lad.
What? You want to try me? I surrender! I surrender!
نظر نمیاد توی این صندوق چیزی باشه. گوش نمونه؟ نه گوش نمونه، ولی خب حال میدید اونو بکنید. اوکی، این باید بریم برگردیم قلب. این از این با این کاری ندارم. حالا میریم اینجا که اسب گم شده رو پیدا کنیم سر راه و 2 تیر در یک نشان رو بدیم.
Quick! Go! Quick! Quick!
دزدان دیوس. همین اسب است.
Quick! Quick!
ایزی مثل آب خوردن. شوف.
Quick! Quick!
جاده داره دیمه داره.
Quick! Quick!
God bless you.
کجاست یارو؟
God
Careful.
visit you. And to you. I apologize.
I've got good news.
Well, where is it?
I left him standing at...
Henry, thank God! Von Berghoff was already looking for him. If not for you, he'd hang me by the balls from the...
Well, I'll do what I can.
And I appreciate it. Here's a little something for your trouble. And if you ever want to learn something about horses...
I will.
حله بخواه همونجا و صفا اینم از این. بریم پیش استاد اعظم اینجا. کاش که میشد فاست تراول خیلی خوبه. خدا
Over here, Fred. Come and talk to me.
What is it you want?
You must be Henry.
Yes, I am.
Well, I've got a message from Master Chenyak for you. Go and see him in the Ole as soon as you can.
What does he want?
Well, I don't know. I was just told to find you and give you the message.
اوکی پس چنیک بالاخره ما صحبت کنیم. حله میام پیش چنیک میام. قبلش بریم اونجا.
What's that noise? Did you get lost in the dark? What do you want? Isn't it a bit late for visiting?
یه جا برای خوابیدن میخوام. A place to stay. یعنی نمیخوایم بریم به جهنم. حتی همینجا میریم. وایستا همینجا میریم. منت چون کشی هم نمیکشیم.
Easy, good horse.
Quick! God! Quick! God!
نه اینجا رفتن که قبل اینجا بودم. خیلی خوب. جای خواب نداشتن اینا؟ مگه میشه جا خواب نداشته باشن؟
Go! God!
یارو بگم خواب باشه نمیشه بستو.
God! God! Quick!
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
I'm sorry.
سریع خودمون برسونیم به این یارو.
You really won't have anything to drink?
You know it is forbidden for...
I've come about that charter you're looking for.
Have you got it?
Yes.
By Christ, Henry. All them men couldn't find it, and you just come strolling in. And the soldiers who were taking it to Sedlitz? Did you find them as well?
Aye. But they weren't planning to go to Sedlitz. They deserted, and were hiding out in the sawmill near Lahota.
Horsons. Where are they now? What did you do with them?
I took care of them. They got what they deserved.
Well, well. He might look like a stripling, but he's anything but. Nice work. That's your mission accomplished, then. You're one of us from now on, Henry. Here, take our Laughing Rock and wear it with pride. And you know what? I think you should get paid right now. And a bit extra, even if I have to go without.
So we can move out from the camp at last?
First things first. You know the first thing every real soldier does when he gets paid? He gets shit drunk! Musa, did you hear that? Henry here found us that stupid document.
And he dealt with the traitors. Perhaps even too well for my taste.
Let them rot in hell, the Horsons.
And what now? Will you head out for Sedlitz?
The sooner the better. Don't tell me you'll miss me.
It is just that you have not finished telling me the story of George and the dragon.
Really? All right, but telling a story like that needs a proper drink first. You too, Henry.
As you command, sir.
Long live the Proggers. At last, I don't have to drink alone. Moose is not much of a drinking companion, see?
Alcohol and gambling may have their uses, but they are also sinful. And much more sinful than beneficial. I mean, look at yourself. A man should have 4 humors in his body. But you have replaced them all with alcohol.
You're no saint yourself. I've heard from the bathhouse wenches how you can't take your eyes off them.
Every creature is beautiful and noble. For Allah created them thus. I'm just admiring his work.
You've got a way with words, I'll give you that. All the more reason I don't understand why you don't drink and play dice.
I simply
do not want to.
But I fucking do. So come on, Henry.
Nah, why not?
That's the spirit.
Careful, friend. Winning money of the captain is never a good idea.
خب devil head
We'll see whose side luck is on today. No great loss. It wasn't that good anyway. That's enough for me. Come to pop.
I won. That's the way it's fucking done.
Ah, damn it. I almost had you. Oh well, you were better, sir. That's all there is to it.
Come now, don't start blubbing. You'll get me back next time, won't you? And now for a drink.
And so St. George hops on his white steed, and he rides to the lake, where he sees a huge mountain with a cave at the bottom. Stench of sulfur, it's wafting from it. And so he shouts at the top of his lungs into the cave and says, "Come out, dragon! I challenge you to a fight!" And so, all of a sudden, the mountain moves, and the massive dragon looks down at George and says, "Sir Knight, I accept your challenge, but why the fuck are you shouting up my arse?" I love that story. Up his arse.
Sir, you have to come with me quickly. The surgeon too.
Can't you see we're in the middle of serious debate?
No, please, come quickly, before it's too late.
What's going on?
This is Chatan. He leads the Cumans.
He has been stabbed. Tuts bezeni. Kitchen outdoors.
Who did it?
We will not get anything out of him in this state. We must get him to the infirmary before he bleeds to death.
Someone, please explain to me what the fuck is going on here.
They said they just found him like this.
These two, they were on guard in the tower, and out of the blue they heard a scream.
When his men find out about this, we'll be lucky to not end up in the same position as him.
could to move him quickly. He's in plain sight here. Quick, before it's too late.
I'll help you with him. You two.
I'm Shadow.
Go to the gate. Don't let anyone in. You got it? What are your orders, Lord of Barablaka?
What do you think? Catch the bastard who did it!
Well, that never would have occurred to me. We're lucky to have you here.
Don't make me mad. If your men had done their sentry duty properly, we could have spared ourselves this fuck-up.
I'll deal with Aldebert and Radovan, don't you worry. But now we have to do something.
All right. You search this place, and I'll go to see Chertan.
Right now? What good can you do there? Be better if you help me here.
Do what I said and don't concern yourself with me. I'll go where I want.
Fine. Go to hell for all. So, Henry, Chertan's at death's door. Musa is up to his elbows in his guts. Grosov won't do a fucking thing. And I'm pissed out of my head. I'd like to hear any suggestions.
We have to tell someone. Let's leave for Sedlets first thing in the morning, and let Sigismund sort it out himself.
Have you lost your fucking mind? If Sigismund finds out what happened, he'll throw us to that Cuman rabble in the hope they won't all fuck off back to Hungary. We're gonna have to sort this out. Being a commander here is a right pain in the arse. Soldiering was different in my day. Nobody would have dared stab an officer right in the camp.
Welcome.
Kurva. You know what, soldier? I'm gonna go and take care of something in my tent for a while. And you?
All right. Go and get some rest, and I'll take a look around.
What do you fucking mean, rest? I'm going to have a think.
And lo and behold, where might this trail of blood lead to?
رد خون به کجا میره؟ نمیتونه من بود و ایمیل دام هستا بخوردیم.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift. Was it you who found Chertan?
Aye. Me and my comrade there.
I need to ask you a couple of questions.
I don't know nothing. We didn't do...
You really didn't see anything? You're standing there on the tower, and you don't hear a man getting murdered? That's a bit odd, isn't it?
Are you deaf? I told you we didn't notice nothing.
No, I believe you. But that only tells me you weren't taking your guard duty as seriously as you claim you were.
Well, it's possible.
What's possible?
It's possible we dozed off for a while.
Oh, Christ. I knew it. You two were asleep up there.
No, we might have just shut one eye for a moment, but we wasn't sleeping. We'd have noticed if anything happened there. But before Chertan started yelling, it was all peace and quiet.
What did you do when you found Chertan?
It all happened so fast. Before we could come to our senses and decide what...
Crow?
Aye. He heard the racket and came to see what was going on. And I'll tell you, when he saw Chertan, he went as pale as a ghost. But he snapped out of it quick, and told us to wait for him to go and get cats. If it wasn't for him, Chertan would have bled to death there.
As far as I know, there were two of you on guard duty on...
Him? God's teeth. He's the most annoying bloke I've ever met. Can't keep his mouth shut. A complete twat.
Anyone can be a bit of a twat sometimes.
But he out-twats them all. He never stops banging on about the most run-of-the-mill things. Like, he was living in a cave until now. I tried to tell him I'm not fucking interested. But he doesn't take any notice. Between you and me, it's quite a relief that this business with Churton shut him up for a while.
How did you find Churton?
I don't remember too well. I remember we heard someone yelling. So we ran down to the ammunition store, and there he was on the...
How did you find Churton, actually?
We heard yelling, so we went to take a look. And there was Churton, crawling in pool of the blood and babbling something. But I don't understand that gibberish, do I?
There were two of you on guard duty, yeah? What's the other soldier like?
Him? He's a good pal of mine. The best in the whole camp. Always happy to listen to what I have to say. And that's plenty, believe me. The things I've seen since we left Prague. I'd never have dreamt of some of the things I've seen in this world.
Oh.
Catherine was right. I'll never get such a massive cannon out of here. I have to get Katz to move it out of the camp somehow.
دقیقا این چرتانه کجا ضربه خورده؟
Right. I've searched the whole place.
Did you find anything?
Nothing worth mentioning.
Let's hope Churton can tell us something. Come on, let's go and see if...
Where the fuck have you been all this time? While you lot have been playing with cocks up there, Churton croaked.
What? Musa couldn't save him?
That fucking sawbone of yours finished him off, more like. He took one of his pagan potions and poured it down his throat.
Why would Musa do something like that? You think he'd sit with us all evening like everything was fine, and then decide out of the blue to kill someone?
Can someone explain what the fuck happened here?
Churton's dead. Not from his wounds. He was poisoned. So Grozav is right about that. But he could not be more wrong about the rest.
How dare you, you foreign dog!
Calm down, sir. Go on, Musa.
When Churton was brought here, he was bleeding heavily, and his wounds needed stitching. But he survived. Then I gave him some wine to prepare him for treatment. That is the usual procedure. But what was not usual was that he started vomiting blood. And then he died.
I'd bet it was the wine that killed him. It might have gone sour. That can really play havoc with a man's guts.
That is a very interesting theory, my friend. But next time, I would advise you to keep your observations to yourself.
Where did you get the wine from, actually? I thought you didn't drink.
As I said, I give it to wounded men to ease their pain and for certain complaints. At the right dose, it can be very beneficial. It is not all that common in my country. But I follow the teachings of the great scholar Ibn Sina. You Christians know him as Avicenna. I tried other alcohol as well. But drinking mead makes my patients worse. And if I give them beer, they almost always shit themselves.
That's enough. Keep an eye on this fiend till I bring the guards.
Wait, sir. As Henry here said, Musa was with us all evening. I have no idea what happened here, but Churton was stabbed first. Musa couldn't have done that.
So, he's in league with someone else?
With one of the half-wits here, I doubt that.
Are you sure you're not trying to cover for him?
I beg your pardon.
Don't try that on me. I know very well you and that foreigner are best pals.
I will happily take an oath. I may not be a nobleman like you, but that doesn't mean I don't have my honor.
پشت موسی در بیایم.
There's no way Musa is to blame. Even if he wanted to kill Chertan, he must have known that suspicion would fall on him first.
The lad's right.
Might I say a word about this matter?
You can be glad you're not in irons.
Please, sir. Give me some time, and I will bring to you the real murderer. We won't leave this place until we clear this up. You have my word.
So I'm supposed to let a murderer go and put up with you in my camp meanwhile. Are you yanking my pizzle?
But sir...
Silence! Musa will remain under guard in his tent. He will not speak to anyone until the royal justiciar arrives from Sedlets. He'll deal with him. And my advice to you two is to sit on your asses and twiddle your thumbs. If word gets out that Chertan's been done in, things will get pretty hot around here.
Where do you think you're going, Henry? Stay here and talk. What do you say to all this?
Musa is fucked. Musa به گاه رفته.
Well, sir, I may not understand what all this is about, but I think we should help Musa somehow.
I'm glad we see eye to eye on this.
What are we going to do then?
That's what I'd like to know. We have to find the real murderer as quickly as possible.
What is this royal justice?
He's a crown official who makes sure the law's enforced in this land. His people catch and try all sorts of counterfeiters, rebels. Sigismund may not have appointed one yet, but I've heard... And if that's true, and Gorzov brings him here...
Who is this?
A real big cheese, lad. He owns half of Upper... You don't get that kind of wealth by being...
You really don't have any idea what...
How could I? We should probably...
But Grozov has him under guard.
And there's no way I can get to him. But you...
Me?
Who else, soldier? I need help. Someone I can trust. And you spent the whole evening with me. You have to get rid of the guard somehow. And get to Musa.
Okay.
All right. How much time do we have? To find the murderer, I mean.
I'm not sure. Grozov will most likely write a report to Sigismund. Then he has to decide what to do next. I'd say we have 2 days.
All right. I'll try to distract the guard somehow.
Good idea. Grozov's men are all blockheads. It'll be easy as pie. And Henry, be careful.
That bastard. We're stuck here because of him. I hope Musa will know what to do. That bastard. We're stuck here because of him. I hope Musa will know what to do.
Musa مرد بزرگ. خودی نشون بده.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Greetings.
Stop, you bastard! Nobody's allowed in.
But I'm Musa's assistant, and I need his advice. We've got lots of sick men.
What's your game, you numbskull? Musa doesn't have an assistant. Beat it.
Henry? What are you doing here?
To hell with Grozov.
I truly appreciate that. Tinge sireye mene mene.
What?
It is a proverb from my country. It means the road to truth has many twists and turns.
Well, we'll straighten them all out. Don't worry. But I'm gonna need your help. What happened when you brought Chertan to the infirmary?
I already told you everything. We laid him on the table. Crow went his own way and I started cleaning Chertan's wounds. Then I gave him some wine to drink. And he suddenly began to shake and vomit blood soon after. He was dead.
And what happened next?
Then the noble lord of Borumlaka.
Did Chertan say anything before he died?
He tried to, but my Hungarian is not as good as I thought. He was coughing so much that I could not understand anything.
What about that wine?
Lord Grozav poured it away in anger before you arrived, so that I could not poison anyone else, he said.
He poured it away? When it could have helped us? The wine was evidence.
Evidence that here in Bohemia you will drink even vinegar. It smelt and looked the same, as always. Except perhaps it was a little more cloudy.
Where was the wine from, actually?
A bathhouse maid brought it to me along with my clean laundry. A very pretty girl. Black hair, nicely built. Catherine, I think she's called.
Catherine? Are you sure?
Absolutely. But I doubt that she was mixed up in this. Chertan was not the first person I gave the wine to today. The wine must have been poisoned here, in my infirmary.
All right. But what now? How will we find the murderer?
I have done some thinking about that. After all, what else can I do? The best thing would be to investigate the poison. Every poison has different effects. One makes your hair fall out. Another turns your guts inside out. If we discover what poison was used on Chertan, we just have to find it, and the mystery is solved.
But wouldn't it be enough to search the whole camp? I don't imagine many people here keep poison on them, eh?
You would be surprised, my friend. I may not be an expert, but I know that many everyday things are actually poisonous. What is more, you cannot just run around the camp searching people and then try to figure out which of that horde is the murderer.
How can we identify the poison, then?
That is not hard. I examine the dead body, I find the symptoms of the poison, and I compare them with known effects of poisons. That is, I would, if I could get out of here.
We're fucked then.
Not yet, my friend. Since I cannot leave this place, we shall have to make you an expert on poison.
Me?
The first thing to do is to go to Chertan's corpse and examine it. You must remember everything that looks strange to you. In the infirmary, you'll find a chest. Take from it my almanac of poisons and compare what you saw with the symptoms described there. You can read, I hope.
Aye, pretty well.
Excellent. The chest is locked, but I trust you will manage somehow.
Okay.
Right. What if we forgot about finding the murderer, and I just helped you escape? You'd be long gone before Grozav found out.
Thank you for the offer. And even if I did get away by some...
بریم بدنم این جاکیج بررسی کنیم اول.
I'm sorry.
All right. Holy Mary, Mother of God.
اول سرش.
He looks a bit ruddy. But is that from the poison? Or was he just drunk? I can't see anything strange here. No bruises or broken lips. I suppose the murderer surprised him and didn't give him a chance to defend himself. Ah, what a stench. He coughed up some blood, all right. But he also threw his guts up. Ugh. There's no way I'm examining that. That's a nasty wound. I almost feel sorry for Chertan. But why would someone kill him in the most heavily guarded part of the camp, instead of trying to lure him outside? Several stab wounds in the belly, all close together, and very deep. The murderer definitely knew what he was doing. Though that hardly narrows down the field in an army camp. Almost everything is covered in blood. I can't see anything ripped or slot. Whoever killed him.
دوزی هم نکردنش.
He looks horribly rigid and contorted. He must have died in awful spasms.
قشنگ شد.
Nothing strange here except the stiffness and broken nails. Could he have dug his nails into the table when the spasm started? And what's this here? Something that looks like warts. But did the poison cause them? Or was he a filthy pig and always had them? Completely rigid. Just like the arms. But, oh, Christ, what a stink! Ugh, he shot himself. I've heard it happens to the dead, but that much? Ugh. Maybe the poison did that. That'll have to do. He had spasm, he shot himself, warts or lesions on his hands, as red as a poppy. But that could be from drinking, or lots of things. I mustn't forget anything. That's the...
Book of Poisons.
Right, that's that. I should tell Musa what I've learned.
You again? Once more.
All right.
Move.
Salam Musa.
I read that book of yours, and I think I know now what Chertan was poisoned with.
What do you mean, you think? Do you know, or not? Think fast.
What's the نمیشه این بینه حداقل نوشته هاشو بیار نمیتونم بخونم آجی با این خطی که نوشته واسه یعنی مثلا اینجوری میشه فهمید از بسی کسشه Wait.
I know he's in with. The potion is called Kiss of Death. It causes vomiting, cramps.
This name means nothing to me. I suppose I did not get that far in the book. But if you think the symptoms are the same, I will believe you. Are you sure it was that poison? That does not narrow down our search much.
But I'll figure it out somehow.
Now, we can only hope that the murderer has...
I better start searching. I'll search the tents of everyone who's somehow connected with the murder. And we'll see.
Wait a moment. There is something I must tell you.
Of course. Go on.
First, you should know that I am grateful for what you are doing. Were it not for your investigation, I probably would not be standing here. But I cannot stop thinking about how brilliantly you dealt with Mishek. Why would someone with your abilities want to enlist? I do not suspect you of Tertan's murder, of course. Do not worry. It is all strange, though. People have just been sitting around for months here. And all of a sudden you turn up, and everything is turned upside down.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Tell me the truth, my friend. Who are you? Really?
ما کی هستیم؟ بهش بگیم.
I don't know what you're talking about. Is this some kind of loyalty test or something? I'm just doing what I'm told to do. Is there something wrong with that?
I have more important things to do than to try to trick you. I am asking you sincerely, as a friend. Who are you?
All right. I'll try to trust you. Maybe I'm not King Sigismund's most ardent supporter.
I knew it! I could tell straight away that you were cleverer than others in this camp.
You're pleased? Aren't you a courtier of his?
It was not my first choice. Or do you think I long to spend half my life in some dirty tent?
Ajab.
How did you come to be in Sigismund's court?
That is a long story. I once served Sultan Bayezid. Although the Osmans are not that welcoming to my people, the Sultan at the time received envoys from all over the world. But soon after, we found ourselves at war with Timur and his Golden Horde. Luckily, that is, luckily for me, it was around then that Sigismund's messenger came to see the Sultan. And I managed to persuade the Sultan to send me to Hungary as a goodwill gesture. I am sure you understand that I did not want to wait for Timur's savages to cut my head off. But let us just say that King Sigismund did not show me the respect my position is worthy of. Instead of making me his counselor and physician, he sent me here.
Well, you could go elsewhere if you don't like it here. I know a few people who would value someone like you.
I am grateful to you, my friend. But I must refuse. I have had because I am a total coward. And not just that, I am duly proud of it. I would be very happy to get away from here, and perhaps even return home, but only when I am sure I will survive the journey. So I think it will be best if we each go our own way.
You know nothing, I know nothing.
And this conversation never took place.
I better go and search the tents.
Good luck.
Yeah. همه چادر رو باید بگیرم.
You silly doggy.
He's the camp commander, but it looks like a pauper lives here. I reckon Grozav's fallen on hard times. Grozav doesn't strike me as a keen reader. At least he hasn't had to sell his armor to buy booze yet.
Oh.
How could anyone drink all this?
نظر نمیاد چیز خاصی دیگه اینجا باشه.
Oh, that's valerian, I believe. It helps relieve pain, but it's also used to make Dollmaker potion. But Chertan was poisoned with Kiss of Death. Or was he?
Good to
see you.
بگردیم.
Where the hell did a common soldier get so much money?
چقدر پول.
Something stinks here. Oak. And dry as a bone. The water smells of flowers of some kind. Like roses? Nails. Is Crow planning on building a cottage instead of a tent? But they're covered in some kind of dirt. Hold on. Nails, rosewater, oak bark. They're all used to brew Kiss of Death.
خودک پس کیشه. همین جا کشه.
I doubt that pair of drunks could have killed Chertan even if they wanted to. Ugh, stinks of vomit. Nothing out of the ordinary. Just a broom.
کار خود بیشرفش. کراوز کونی.
Lord be with you. Prepare to fight! And don't come back! Hey? I must be mad.
برگم شو.
To hell with it. Huh?
برگم شو مثلا. اسخول اندرار.
I wouldn't mind a piece of that. Beautiful, but empty. No poison. Weaving something like...
پیدا کردم داشت.
A knight held captive here died recently. Peter of Sukadleski. Do you know anything about that?
Ah, yes. He was in poor shape when they brought him in. But if they'd let me treat him...
Are you certain that knight could still be helped? Might treating him a bit...
Only Allah can cure the ill. I can lessen their pain. put them into a deep sleep or such. But who am I to decide whether or I do have plenty of experience, though. And...
Did they forbid you from treating the prisoner?
No. Not directly, anyway. And there is no shortage of them.
But there hasn't been a battle for some time.
Exactly. They are bored.
What was wrong with...
I only saw him, he was...
So it... Well, thank you. There's nothing here. Musa's definitely not to blame.
Prepare to defend Musa in trial. شاید باید بگذره 2 ساعت
I'm always glad to see polite people like you.
من موسی دفاع کنیم
Right. My word. In the meantime...
Well then, gentlemen. I understood from your letter roughly what happened, and I trust we can settle the matter quickly and quietly. But before we get started, I have to say you've disappointed me, Sir Grosov. King Sigismund placed his trust in you, but you don't seem to be up to the task.
That's not true. I took a few tattered tents and turned them into a proper military camp. Everything here is as it should be.
Only your soldiers seem to die from time to time, eh?
There are always problems, but as you can see, I can deal with them. We caught Musa of Mali in the act. You just need to pronounce judgment.
Musa is innocent.
Christ, Henry, be quiet.
And who might you be?
That is Henry, sir. One of my best soldiers. He just doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut.
Let him speak, then. I'm sure he has something very important to tell us. Tell me, lad, why is...
چرا موسی چیزه
Well, that's simple, sir. Musa was with me and Commander Katz at the time when Chertan was stabbed.
That doesn't prove anything.
Do you think I stabbed him? From afar?
Musa of Mali will remain silent until I personally ask him a question.
Katz and the boy were drunk. Musa could easily have disappeared for a while. Nobody would have noticed him in the dark anyway.
I find that hard to believe. But if it wasn't Musa, who did kill Chertan?
کی کشته؟ قطعاً کرو.
Chertan was killed by our corporal, Stephen, known as Crow.
What? Me? Fucking hell, Henry.
Crow? That one with the mustache?
That's right, sir. He's Katz's right-hand man. I bet they're both mixed up in it.
Nobody asked for your opinion, but I am eager to hear yours, lad. And start at the beginning. What happened that night by the powder store?
Chertan kaf grab می‌رسیم powder.
Crow tried to break into the store to steal powder, but Chertan caught him in the act. A fight broke out, and that's how it ended.
What nonsense! Where's your proof?
There was powder scattered all over the storeroom floor. Crow scattered the powder, but then he had to flee.
Anyone could have done that. Is that the best you can do?
Stop all this shouting! Listen, what happened next? You carried Chertan to the infirmary? Isn't...
Yes, sir. There, I gave him wine to drink, and I prepared to stitch his wounds, but he died before I could.
It seems someone poisoned the poor fella.
بله.
Crow helped carry Cherton. He must have poured it down his throat on the way.
Sir Musa, did you see anything like that?
No, sir. It was not even possible. We had enough trouble carrying Cherton.
Ha! Even if that happened to be true, where would I have got the poison?
You brewed it yourself. I found rosewater, nails, and oak bark in your tent. Stuff used to brew a poison called Kiss of Death. And that's exactly what was used to kill Cherton, sir.
You fucker! I don't have any of those things!
That's enough! I've heard all I need to know. Cats, I hereby convict that corporal of yours for murder.
What?
Sir Grossoff, have a gallows erected.
Leave me alone!
Don't make this harder than it need be. We could have you tortured, too.
You whoresons! Just try and catch me! You're mine!
Well, Lord Stieberit, I'd say we've cleared everything up.
True. Get rid of the body outside the camp. He doesn't deserve to be buried with soldiers who fell for the king. And I apologize to you, Sir Musa, for all this unpleasantness.
My head will remain on my shoulders. That is the main thing.
You needn't have been afraid of that. Your sort get hanged. It's a waste of a blade.
I wouldn't laugh so much if I were you. You aren't up to running the camp. Under these circumstances, I can't let you remain here unsupervised.
What? I didn't do anything.
Exactly. And look where your inaction brought us. I will take command for the moment.
You can't do that.
Indeed, I can. And much more besides. I will live in the royal tent. I'm sure cats will be happy to leave it to me.
It's all yours. We won't be staying much longer anyway, will we, Henry?
As you command, sir.
Then I do command, soldier. Go and pack.
Have I got time to stop by the baths? There's something I need to sort out there.
All right, but hurry. I don't intend to make the journey in the dark just because you want to dip your wick one last time. Careful.
اول بریم پیش کاترین حتی قبلش بریم اینجا بریم چه میشه فری برامون در نظر گرفتن کوتا
Greetings. Do you need...
I'm supposed to report to you about...
Finally! They sent me someone who isn't wet behind the ears.
What's this about then?
I need to requisition supplies for the camp from the locals. Grub for us, fodder for the horses.
Where do you want to get the supplies?
We haven't been to Bohunjovitz in a while. I reckon they can't wait to see us.
Who's coming along?
Me, and they usually send some Cumans along because people are afraid of them.
That's not much.
And that's why you're coming with me. But don't worry, I already sent a couple of blokes ahead to get everything ready. I reckon they can handle a few pets.
I don't need to hear any more. Let's head out.
Which one of us is in charge? Oh, you're right. Let's get going. Mount up! Here we are, youngster.
Hoi charter Kierket! Mindenket!
Kifele! Mozogsz, te nyomorult! Ne is! Kifele!
Come on, we don't have all day for this! Ne pozoroj to, così dödas alla kibas od parastal! Shut the fuck up over there! fucking peasant. This requisitioning's a pain in the arse. Well then, old star. Have you got the supplies for the king, like we agreed? Hmm?
We prepared what we could.
Where did the men I sent in advance run off to? I just hope they're sleeping off the hangover from your friendly welcome.
Your men? Nobody was here.
God fucking damn it! Can't even rely on forward patrols anymore. If I catch them, they'll hang. Kurva! What about the food for us? Flour, cabbage, meat, cheese, eggs. Like last time.
We've got everything, just not as much as last time. We gave what we could, but we're living hand to mouth as is.
Then you better pray it's enough. The lad here will check it and load it onto the wagon. Got it?
Okay.
I understand. Where should I start?
The men will help you out.
None of that. I said the lad would do it. Tell your people to stay where they are so I can...
We definitely don't.
Tell him where to go so we got this over.
Everyone is standing in front of their cottages. Next to him lives and across from... And mine...
You'll stay...
Ask my...
And what about that fifth house?
Nobody has lived there for years. The whole family died of the plague.
Fine. Now enough talk, peasant. And you, lad, wait a mo.
What?
Come closer, so I don't have to yell. Now listen close, and remember what I say. I'm bloody well sure these peasant rats hid something somewhere.
Why would they risk it?
Oh, come on. I'd do exactly the same. Nobody wants to go hungry. Don't believe a word those stinking bastards say, and look through those houses of theirs from top to bottom to make sure they don't have something tucked away.
I understand.
They can be glad we're doing this the easy way, for now. If they... So, food on the cart, all valuables and silver straight to me.
What do you want from me?
Haven't we taken too much from you?
The cart's empty. So what are you asking me for? What else do you want from me?
Your help.
You heard your commander. You're supposed to load it up yourself.
That's not what I meant. I'm afraid that if there isn't enough food, the commander will have you killed. I'm sure you've got something tucked aside.
Why should I believe you?
Because I don't want your blood on my hands.
Why don't you tell your commander that? You had your chance.
He would have had me thrashed on the spot. I can help you in secret. If there's enough food, the commander will leave the village alone.
You call that help? Why should I even believe you?
Because my whole family died in Scalise. I don't want that to happen to you as well.
Damn it. May God forgive me. I can't tell you much. If it got out I helped you, the others would never forgive me.
Anything will help. So spit it out.
Look in Smill's cellar, and in Fowl's stable.
And what about the last house?
Leave old man Willow out of this, please. His son is hurt, and he's suffered enough already.
Hurt, you say?
I already told you more than I should have. Please.
You haven't told me about your house yet.
I was hoping you'd forget about it. Look behind the house, where the big pile of manure is. That's all I can tell you. Really.
You've helped me plenty already.
I just hope it'll be enough.
We'll see.
Okay.
Because he's the only man in the village who doesn't think only of himself.
You're supposed to tell me where I can find...
Where do you think? Right behind the door. Everything will turn out well, Mother. Don't worry. Christ, pardon me.
That still isn't enough.
دزدی کردن عرفان. دزدی کن فقط.
Don't worry, Mom. Pa will take care of us.
سلام سزار نمیدونم. داره اینجا چیزی قایم کرده باشن.
Don't worry.
Well, he was never very tough. Never.
بله. همینجا بود پس. فود نون بود. همینا بودی درسته؟ آره.
Haven't we taken too much from you?
The cart's empty, so we'll just have to endure it.
آها بعد بیام بذاریم تو این. اوکی. کمرمون شکست داشت.
Your supplies, just as we promised.
Haven't we taken too much?
We'll still have something left.
یه سری چیزای دیگه مونده. چی مونده؟
Just as long as nothing bad happens to anyone.
همه جوره هست سزار.
Haven't we taken too...
We can still manage. Just as long as nothing...
Haven't we taken too...
So far, so...
Everything will be good again. Father will deal with them.
I'm here for the supplies.
When you pass through the gate to the yard, you'll see them on your right.
I hope so.
Cast out all heresy. Deliver us.
Well, where are your supplies?
Right behind the door, leaning.
Supplies ready for the king.
Don't worry, Sufka. Nothing will happen.
نداشت کرک چیه ویروسی نمیشه بریز کرکش کن عجیبه
Let me in, Sufka. I won't let them take anything else.
I won't get anything out of him in this state. Maybe I could do something to help him.
Send them to our hayloft.
Let's take a look then. I reckon I won't be able to fix you up completely, but maybe it... I'll try to take your bandage off for a moment so I can take a look under it. Careful. I can take a look at those wounds now. Your wounds stink. I'll have to clean the wounds, preferably. Let's get to it. Now I'll re-bandage your wound.
دانلود تمام بولم دانلود میکنم اگرم تو بازی باشه.
Ow!
And that's that. First, I'll give you...
یه چیزی برای دردش بهش بدیم. Strong
a decoction for the... That'll have to do. Hey! Wake up!
What?
I was hoping you'd tell me.
Soldiers. I have to... Are you one of them?
Don't worry. I won't hurt you. I just treated you so you wouldn't...
براش آذوقه کل شهرم بیاره قبول نمیکنه.
Die here.
چی بگیم؟ نه خب این روستاییه.
What soldiers are you talking about?
They came to take everything away from us. Like always. Sigismund's men. We were only defending ourselves.
What happened to you?
همه سربازا رو بزنم بکشم همشونو.
I tried to stop them. So
Where can I find these?
I don't know. There was a fight.
Get some rest.
بازی سیف شد. دوستان عزیز میریم که انتقام این روستایی‌ها رو بگیریم. نمیدونم بعدش چی میشه خب ولی نمیخوام از این پول بگیرم.
Everything will turn out well. As soon as they load up their supplies.
Where are my men? What have you done to them?
Back your ass off.
I need a hand. You should have fucking stayed out of it.
What's that? What was that idiot?
I hear a fight somewhere.
من که نمیذارم فرار کنه که هر روز
You wretched boy. Why did you have to do that? So many dead. What are we gonna do?
I wanted to help you. Otherwise, they would have taken everything from you.
That's nice of you, but what if someone finds out?
But now what? They'll definitely be looking for them soldiers if they don't come back.
Pull the cart away somewhere far from the village, so it looks like an ambush.
And will they believe it?
Why not? There's bandits in the woods attacking the supply runs all the time.
و همین راحتی روستایی‌ها رو از گرسنگی نجات دادیم و بسنن اینا.
How was your trip?
The journey itself was great. No delays, nice weather. But I've got to say...
جنازه رو دفن کنه همه‌شون اینجا افتادن درسته؟ نه نمیشه دفن کرد. قبر میشه که اینجا. خودشون پیش رسیدیم میکنن. همین دیگه دوستان لود 15 و 40. آره. مرسی که دید رفقا، پرچمتون بالاست. قسمت بعدی فردا منتظرتونم. بوس بهتون.